The living legacy of traditional plant-based diets across cultures in an era where processed convenience often dominates our plates. Traditional plant-based diets offer a vibrant counterpoint rooted in centuries-old wisdom. These ancestral foodways are more than mere sustenance. They represent cultural narratives woven through generations by shared preparation methods and communal eating practices. From the terraced fields of the Andes to the rice paddies of Southeast Asia, indigenous communities have cultivated sophisticated systems that harmonize human needs with environmental sustainability. Their knowledge of local flora has evolved over millennia, creating diverse culinary traditions that nourish both body and spirit. Cultivating harmony between humanity and nature. Native agricultural techniques demonstrate profound ecological understanding. In Mesoamerica, ancient civilizations developed milpa farming, a three-part system combining maize, beans, and squash that maximizes soil nutrients while preventing erosion. This intercropping method still thrives today among indigenous farmers who maintain biodiversity without synthetic inputs. Similarly, West African yam cultivation showcases generational knowledge passed through oral tradition. Farmers rotate crops seasonally, enriching soil fertility naturally while maintaining pest control balance. Such time-honored practices underscore a deep respect for nature's rhythms that modern industrial agriculture often overlooks. Milpa farming. The maize-bean squash triad provides complete proteins, essential micronutrients, and supports pollinator habitats. Sustainable irrigation. Techniques like canot systems in Iran or chinampas in Mexico reveal ingenious water management solutions. Biodiversity preservation. Indigenous seed-saving practices protect heirloom varieties at risk from monoculture farming trends. These sustainable approaches don't merely produce food, they create living ecosystems that benefit entire communities. When we adopt such principles today, we inherit not only recipes but also stewardship philosophies that sustain both people and planet. The healing power of ancestral botanical knowledge. Tribal communities across Africa have long recognized medicinal properties in everyday plants. Baobab trees provide vitamin C-rich fruit used to combat scurvy, while morina leaves serve as potent anti-inflammatory agents. Such botanical expertise forms the foundation of traditional healing systems practiced alongside modern medicine. In Amazonian shamanic traditions, ayahuasca vine combinations have been used for spiritual purification and mental wellness. Though controversial, these rituals highlight how plant knowledge transcends nutrition to encompass holistic well-being. Many indigenous cultures view food as sacred medicine rather than mere caloric intake. Evidence-based benefits of traditional herbal practices. Scientific research increasingly validates what many cultures knew instinctively. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that turmeric compounds reduced inflammation markers effectively when consumed regularly. Similarly, traditional Ayurvedic formulations using ashwagandha showed promise in stress reduction trials. Such findings bridge ancient wisdom with contemporary science, revealing why so many cultures preserved their herbal knowledge for generations. Integrating these insights into modern health practices offers pathways toward preventative care that complements pharmaceutical treatments. Despite growing interest, challenges remain in preserving indigenous pharmacological knowledge. Climate change threatens plant species crucial to traditional remedies, while globalization promotes homogenized medical practices that marginalize native approaches. Protecting these vital resources requires intentional conservation efforts. Fermentation. Timeless techniques preserving nutritional integrity. Crafting nutrient-dense foods through fermentation is another hallmark of traditional diets. Korean kimchi, for instance, combines cabbage with lactic acid bacteria to enhance digestibility and shelf life. This process increases vitamin K production while developing complex umami flavors cherished worldwide. Japanese miso paste demonstrates similar ingenuity. Fermented soybeans enriched with beneficial microbes become a nutritional powerhouse containing B vitamins, amino acids, and antioxidants. Regular consumption has been linked to improved gut microbiome diversity in population studies. Across Eastern Europe, sourdough bread leavening methods harness wild yeasts present in the environment. Unlike commercial baker's yeast, These natural fermentations produce higher levels of bioavailable minerals and prebiotic fibers that support digestive health. Different climates and available ingredients shape regional variations in fermented foods. Ethiopian injera uses teff grain inoculated with natural starters, while Tibetan sampa transforms barley into energy-dense porridges perfect for high-altitude survival. Lactic acid fermentation enhances mineral absorption and produces probiotics that support immune function. Alcoholic fermentation, used in making beverages like sake or wine, which contain polyphenol with cardiovascular benefits. Acetic acid fermentation creates vinegar variants with antimicrobial properties useful for preservation and digestion. Understanding these traditional fermentation processes allows us to appreciate food as a dynamic ecosystem. Rather than sterile packaging and preservatives, these age-old methods rely on microbial symbiosis to extend freshness while enhancing nutritional value, principles worth revisiting in our pursuit of healthy, sustainable eating habits. Staple ingredients. Foundations of global cuisine. No discussion of traditional plant foods would be complete without examining staple ingredients that form dietary cornerstones worldwide. Rice, wheat, corn, millet, and sorghum each play pivotal roles in shaping national cuisines while supporting millions of livelihoods globally. Rice cultivation in South and East Asia dates back thousands of years, evolving into countless regional specialties. From fragrant basmati in India to glutinous sticky rice in Thailand, each variety reflects unique climate adaptations and cultural preferences honed through generations of selective breeding. Wheat has similarly shaped global gastronomy since Neolithic times. Ancient einkorn and emmer varieties gave rise to modern bread-making traditions, while durum wheat became the basis for pasta in Mediterranean regions. Whole grain derivatives like bulgur or farina retain fiber content lost in refined counterparts. Corn holds special significance in Mesoamerican societies where it was once considered divine. Nixtamalization, the process of soaking kernels in lime solution, was pioneered by Aztecs to unlock niacin availability and improve protein quality in tortillas. This ancient technique remains relevant in authentic Mexican cuisine today. Other staples include pearl millet grown extensively in sub-Saharan Africa and sorghum valued in arid regions for its drought resistance. These grains contribute significantly to food security while offering distinctive nutritional profiles compared to Western staples. By recognizing the importance of these foundational ingredients, we gain insight into how different cultures have adapted to their environments through careful selection and processing of plant materials over centuries. Seasonal eating, aligning with natural rhythms. Traditional societies intuitively understood seasonal cycles influencing food choices and harvest patterns. This awareness persists in rural areas where communities plan meals according to annual agricultural calendars that dictate availability of fresh produce. Springtime diets typically emphasize leafy greens becoming available after winter dormancy. Dandelion roots harvested early in the season offer cleansing properties, while young dill shoots provide aromatic flavorings for spring dishes across northern European countries. Summer brings abundance of fruits and vegetables that require preservation before autumn scarcity sets in. Methods range from drying tomatoes under sun to making jams from berries, an approach still favored by home cooks seeking to capture summer flavors year-round. Autumn feasting traditions vary widely yet share common themes around celebrations marking end-of-season bounty. In Japan, moon viewing parties feature sweet chestnuts and persimmons, while New Englanders traditionally host apple harvest festivals centered on pies and cider. Winter diets revolve around root vegetables and stored grains carefully managed through prior season's surplus. Root cellars underground or insulated storage pits allow families to enjoy cruciferous vegetables like turnips and rutabagas even during cold months. This cyclical pattern isn't simply practical, it carries deep cultural meaning. By reconnecting with seasonal eating patterns, modern consumers can rediscover the rhythm of natural growth cycles that define true food heritage. Community-centered food traditions. Preparation and sharing of traditional foods reinforce social bonds within communities. Communal cooking spaces known as tanner ovens in Central Asian villages bring neighbors together for collective meal preparation, fostering cooperation and neighborly relationships. Korean jongjae, family banquets, exemplify this principle, featuring dozens of small dishes placed family-style, allowing everyone to choose portions freely. This practice emphasizes inclusivity and ensures every diner feels personally connected to the feast. Many indigenous tribes employ gift-giving customs involving food exchanges that strengthen tribal unity. Among the Navajo Nation, offering freshly baked cornbread signifies goodwill between individuals or groups engaged in ceremonial interactions. Religious observances frequently incorporate traditional plant-based fare, whether Hindu fasting days utilizing lentils and vegetables or Buddhist temple vegetarian offerings made exclusively from locally sourced ingredients. Modern lifestyles threaten these communal aspects through individualized dining experiences and fast food culture. However, renewed interest in farm-to-table movements suggests a potential revival of collaborative food traditions that prioritize relationship building alongside nourishment. Restaurants incorporating open kitchen concepts or interactive dining elements reflect attempts to recreate these connection-oriented experiences missing from urban settings dominated by hurried takeout options. Such innovations preserve core values of shared meals even amidst contemporary lifestyle changes. Preservation through culinary innovation. While some fear that modernization erodes traditional foodways, creative reinterpretations can actually ensure their survival. Chefs specializing in heritage cuisine develop new presentations that appeal to younger audiences while retaining fundamental preparation techniques. In Michelin-starred restaurants serving Indian thalis, chefs might pair traditional dal makhani with innovative side dishes like edible flowers or microgreens, updating presentation without compromising authenticity. Similarly, Nordic cuisine pioneers rework classic dishes like reindeer stew with modern plating aesthetics. Food technology applications also aid preservation. Dehydration techniques save rare herbs for future use without losing potency, while freeze-drying allows transport of delicate spices harvested in remote locations. These tools complement rather than replace traditional preservation methods. Educational initiatives play critical roles too. Cooking schools now teach not just recipes but underlying philosophy behind ingredient selections and preparation timing. Documentary series exploring ethnobotany help mainstream audiences understand deeper connections between plants and cultures. Cookbooks written collaboratively between elders and younger writers document fading techniques before they disappear. Oral histories recorded digitally safeguard precious knowledge against loss due to migration or changing priorities among younger generations. Through conscious integration of innovation with tradition, these protective measures ensure that plant-based food legacies continue flourishing in ways that resonate with current and future populations. Conclusion: the enduring richness of traditional plant-based diets lies in their ability to connect past wisdom with present needs. As we navigate modern food landscapes, these ancestral practices offer invaluable guidance towards sustainable living and meaningful cultural expression. To honor these culinary heritages, consider incorporating one traditional dish into your weekly menu. Whether it's preparing a simple polenta or crafting homemade pickled vegetables, each act becomes a celebration of humanity's profound relationship with nature and community.